If you want to see some stuff that is really, really, really amazing, our guest that is about to come on right now, he is top of the line. Let me just tell you real quick about him. He is a magician that is teaching other magicians how to be magicians. He wrote books. He has some tricks and effects that he created, invented, and other magicians get it from him. Obviously, he won awards. He's been on TV. A very, very accomplished individual that is a good friend of mine. He lives here in South Florida, in West Palm. And you guys are up for a treat. So without further ado, please welcome to the virtual stage, Karl Koppertop.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are about to experience an entertainer who has performed in over 30 countries, has multiple appearances on national television, and has taught magic to thousands of professional magicians.
He's the best of the best in his craft.
No way!
That's what I'm talking about! Right here!
The guy's a showstopper. He dazzles everybody.
Magic happens around you all the time. Unless you know to look for it, you don't know it's happening.
You are incredible!
Please welcome the amazing Karl Koppertop, everybody.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. My name is Karl, as Alan just mentioned. I'm so happy to be here. I actually have some very fond memories of Alan. One of my very first magic conventions I went to many years ago, I was actually working for Alan, selling some tricks that he was selling. And ever since then, I've been traveling all over the world, teaching magicians magic and doing shows for people just like you. And of course, magicians like to make it all about them, but really, this show is all about all of you. So let's everybody give yourselves a big round of applause, wave at everybody, look around, say hello to everybody there. And we're going to get started here. Now, I'm going to do some stuff. I'm going to use a lot of you to interact with, and I'm going to need some of you. If you have a pad of paper and a marker, go ahead and grab a pad of paper and a marker. If you don't have one, that's okay. Just be able to quickly unmute yourself, so if I pull you up on screen, I can get the information from you. So in a moment, I'm going to have everybody write something down, and I'm going to pull someone in here just to see what we can do to get somebody in here. Let's see here. Let's get... All right, who do we have here? Can you unmute yourself there?
Go ahead.
There we go. How's it going there? What is your name?
Marilyn.
We can't see either of you, but this is perfect. Hi, Marilyn. So I have here a pad of paper myself, like what some of you are getting right now, and a marker. If I wrote something down here, like a word, a number, a letter, Marilyn, can you see, yes or no, can you see what I wrote down on the other side of this pad of paper?
No. No.
That's exactly what I wrote down. Marilyn, you have like X-ray vision. That's unbelievable. That's very impressive, Marilyn. I have no idea how you did that. But the idea here is this way, if you write something down, no one else can see what you do, right? So we'll start by having everybody write down a playing card. So we're going to use this later in the show. If you have a pad of paper, write down a playing card, like 3 of hearts, ace of spades, queen of hearts, except a lot of people say ace of spades, queen of hearts. So make it unique. Find a card that you like, write it down, and we'll come back to that a little later in the show. All right? Before we do that, we're going to go back and use everybody here. And I'm going to have everybody test out here. Make sure everybody can follow along. So I want everybody to listen very closely and do exactly as I say. Everybody put 2 thumbs up just like this. And put your hands together in a big fist and stick out 2 fingers. Right, this is good. I don't see anybody doing what I said. This is perfect. What I said was stick out 2 fingers. These are your thumbs. These are your fingers.
Oh, that's funny.
Now, that's pretty simple, but the basic principle here is people are more influenced by what they see than by what they hear. You're listening, you're watching what I was doing, not listening to what I was saying. So let's try this again. Thumbs down, fingers out. cross your arms, and put your hands together just like this. So thumbs down, fingers out, cross your arms just like that. Make sure everybody is doing it. I see. Are you doing it there, Rachel? I can't quite see your hands. Hold them up there. Very good. All right, perfect. Now wiggle your thumbs, wiggle your little fingers. Go like this. If you're paying very close attention, you should be able to take your thumbs and move them up just like this. All right, this is going to be an easy show. Perfect. All right.
It's amazing.
All right, so in a moment here, in this bag, I have the world's most famous toy. It's sold more than any other toy in the entire world. Can anybody guess what it is? I'll give you a hint. It's also the world's least played with toy. It is the Rubik's Cube. Now, by a show of hands, can anybody here solve a Rubik's Cube? No? That's because you all have lives. That's obviously why, all right? Now, I'm going to do something amazing with this. I'm going to try to solve it using magic. But for that to be effective, I have to have somebody mix the cube. And unfortunately, I can't pass this through the screen to you. That would be real magic. So I need everybody to help out. Now, there's 6 sides on a Rubik's Cube. There's the top, the bottom, the right, the left, the front, and the back. And there's even a middle layer there as well. All right? So what I want everybody to do is on your pad of paper, everybody write down one of those orientations, top, bottom, right, left, front, or back. All right? Or just if you don't have a pad of paper, just think of one of those in your mind, and then a number, 1, 2, or 3. If you write 4 turns on a side of a Rubik's Cube doesn't do anything. It's the same as 0. So it should look something like this, like back 3, or right 2, or front 1, something like that. When you've done that, hold your pad of paper up with the like this, so everybody can see that you're ready to go. And we'll pull a couple people in here and see if we can get a couple of you to play along. So we'll start over here. So I see bottom 3. Hold it up to the camera there so everybody else can see here. I'm going to go ahead and mix this one 1, 2, and 3. We'll pull someone else on the screen here. Let's get somebody else. Oh, I think that's Alan. Oh. My bad. Hit the run button. There we go. All right. So here we go. What number you got there? Can't quite see it. Oh, there we go. Right 3. 1, 2, and 3. Let's get somebody else here. Front 2. 1, 2. Front 1. All right. You got a pad of paper? Unmute yourself. Just say any orientation you like there for me, Al. All right, we'll move on. It's okay. We'll get someone else in here. We got front 3. All right. 1, 2, and 3. And we'll just get 1 or 2 more. There we go. We got top 3. 1, 2, and 3. Perfect. All right. And let me see if I see anybody else on there. I see another one. I see a back 3 there from Diane. I see, is it Mia there? You got what is that? Right 1. So right 1. I see a back 2 from Phyllis. I see bottom 4 from H-Dog. 1, 2, 3, 4. H-Dog, 4 doesn't do anything. You might as well say bottom 0. It just turns it right around. So I'll just give it like 2 turns for you there. That should be good. Everybody's had their pad of paper up here. All right, so here we go. I'm going to place the cube inside of the bag. So the cube goes inside the bag. I'm going to try to solve the cube. So what I need everybody to do is just wiggle your fingers in the air just like this. And if it works, the cube should come out solved. People, that was obviously fake applause. There's another one in the back. That is not impressive at all. Let's be honest here. That's completely the opposite of impressive, all right? But you guys did a pretty good job of mixing this cube up. Let's get someone else in here to mix up the other cube, okay? So let's get, let's say, Mia in here. Can you unmute yourself there for me, Mia? Are you able to unmute yourself?
Okay, I'm here.
Oh, there we go. Okay, fantastic. All right, so here we go, Mia. Are you ready? I'm going to mix this cube up, Mia. I'm going to give it a couple turns. A lot of people don't know this. If we have any card players, like bridge players or poker players, to randomize a deck of cards, you have to shuffle it at least 8 times for it to become randomized. With the Rubik's Cube, you got to mix it up a bunch of times. So I'm just going to toss a little bit in my hand. I'm going to mix it up a little bit. And then what we're going to do, Mia, is as I'm mixing the cube, what I want you to do is you just say stop whenever you want me to stop mixing this Rubik's Cube.
Okay.
And take your time. Alan's paying me by the hour, so there's no hurry at all.
Okay, stop.
Right there. Perfect. Now, if I give it one more turn, this will be on a different sequence. Now, there's more combinations of a Rubik's Cube than seconds in all of time. That is true. You can look that up. That's pretty crazy. So I'm going to give you the option. I can tear it one more turn, 2 more turns, 5 more turns, 10 more turns, 0 more turns. Whatever number you say, I'm going to give it exactly that number of turns, Mia. How many more turns should I give it?
Can I get an 8 turns?
You can do whatever you want. So here we go. 8 turns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that fair? Now,
Perfect.
Now, Mia, if I told you you could solve this Rubik's Cube right now, from wherever you are in the world, through the power of Zoom, would you believe me?
I don't know. Well, I'll see. Okay, let's do it.
What if I told you you just did?
Let me see.
See, the easiest solution is having all the sides be the same color. It's much more difficult if you don't know what you're going for until just seconds before you go for it. So you stopped me, and you gave it exactly the number of turns to match the exact cube that everybody else mixed just moments ago on all 6 sides.
It's amazing.
This meeting is being recorded.
Yeah. And now that we just missed that recording. So I know some of you are, this is a pretty cool thing. But I'm just going to put these over here for right now, for all those people that have OCD, just to kind of annoy you for the rest of the show, okay? That's just going to sit over there. So to close the show out here, I have a little cup, a little game called What's in the Cup. So inside of this cup, it's a Yahtzee cup. Inside of the cup are a couple of dice, of course. That's what's inside of a Yahtzee cup. There's 4 dice in particular. So I want everybody in their mind to roll 4 dice, all right? So you probably don't have dice on you, but roll the 4 dice. In this case, I've got, if I add the combination up, that's 2 and 2 is 4 and 4 is 8. But I want all of you to get a combination under 24 in your mind of 4 dice. Write that on your pad of paper or think of that inside of your mind. And we're going to go ahead and pull somebody else in here. Let's get, here's this here. Is it Paul? Hey, Paul, how's it going, Paul?
Good.
Are you thinking of a number in your mind?
Yes.
All right. Is it a high number or is it a low number?
Yes.
It's a yes. A high number or low number. I'll tell you what. Think of a lower number. Let's say a number like under 15. Do you have one in your mind, Paul?
Yes.
What number are you thinking of?
11.
11. Okay. Now look. On this pad of paper, I've got several different objects that could be inside of this cup. On page 1, I've got a rabbit. Traditional magic trick. Pull a rabbit out of the hat. Page 2, a sprite, a magical fairy, a Statue of Liberty. That would be amazing. Now, some of you are thinking none of those can appear inside of this cup. But let's be honest. With 4 dice, you can't roll a 1, 2, or 3, so I'm safe, all right? You said 11, right? As I flip through the pages here, we've got rabbit, sprite, Statue of Liberty, lemon, ketchup, hand sanitizer, potatoes, seashell, can of tomatoes, egg. Now, if I asked you to name one of those, which one of those would you want to appear inside of the cup right now?
The egg.
The egg, right? See, everybody says egg.
It's got to be hard-boiled.
Hard-boiled egg, very good. All right. That's why I had you choose a random number. That way there's no way anybody could always say the same thing. So you said 11, correct? The next page, 11, is tennis ball. Tennis ball. So I need everybody to say tennis ball. And now underneath the cup, there is a tennis ball. All right, so let's try this again. Let's get somebody else, but let's get a bigger number. A number like over 15. Raise your hand if you got a bigger number over 15. And we'll see if we can pull you in here. So let's see here. We got Diane. How's it going, Diane? You can go ahead and unmute yourself there. Diane, what number are you thinking of?
24.
24. All right, well, that's the last one. All right, so let's see what we got here. We've got silly putty, glue, shot glass, bouncy ball, line, golf ball, padlock, Zippo, money, battery, Altoids, eraser. On the last page, 24, we've got Rubik's Cube. Rubik's Cube. This is perfect. That's what we were using earlier in the show. So we're going to try and make a Rubik's Cube appear inside of the cup. But Diane, we can do better than that. What if instead of just a Rubik's Cube, what if that Rubik's Cube matched these Rubik's Cubes? So Diane, I want you to say Rubik's Cube.
Rubik's Cube.
And check it out. Underneath the cup is a Rubik's Cube. And it is a perfect match.
Turn down for what?
Incredible. Incredible. That's incredible.
Well, you got to get out more often. But I know some of you are disappointed that I only got that. And some of you really wanted that egg. I know. So check it out. Inside of the cup now is an egg. But here's the thing. I know some of you really wanted that magical fairy, right? So let's see if we can do that. My favorite thing, as close to a magical fairy as I can get, a can of Sprite. You guys have been a wonderful audience. Give yourselves a big round of applause. Cheers, everybody. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Wow. That was amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching. If you would like to participate on our weekly happy hour show, you can find a link to sign up in the description below. Also, please consider subscribing to my channel by clicking right here, and don't forget to click on the bell so you are notified every time we publish new videos. To watch the next episode of the happy hour, go ahead and click here.